Hey, what's going on? What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? It is Tuesday, and what's going on? Give me 1 second. Put this on so I can hear. Listen to some jams while we talk. You guys up to? How's it going? What you doing? Hey, what's going on, Alex? What's going on? Lovely nails work. Jackie Barrett. Hey, Jackie, what are you doing? What's going on? Buenas tardes a todos. What's going on? Necesito información de DSP. ¿Cuál información necesitas? What's going on, guys? What are you up to? I know it's a little bit early. You guys working? You guys off today? How y'all doing? Any information? So today, pretty much, a lot of people have been asking like little tips and tricks about apartments and things like that. And apartments can be a little bit tricky at times. It's the most complex thing out there that I know of for delivery drivers, especially the new ones. So when you get to a complex, you don't know where to go, what to do, and how it works. Organization is always first thing. Organization, the way you organize your vans, it'll be the biggest thing to get you through your day. Just so you know where everything's at. The more you know where things are placed, the easier it is to get to. So like when you get to an apartment complex, especially one that has multiple addresses to deliver, like I like to do, go to the top left menu, go to the map, and I view all my stops. And if I know where everything's at, and I look at all the stops, I'll know if that delivery has multiple stops. I know which one which envelope is in which tote, is what I'm trying to say. So like, for example, if it's delivery 1, delivery 6, and delivery 884, those packages are not all going to be in the same tote. So I'll look at my map, look at each tote, and I look at the sort zone and what sort zone it is, and I'll grab it from there and deliver it, stuff like that. So yesterday I drove in an apartment complex and hit the roof of the van. Hey man, you should let them know, because if they find out on their own, they might let you go. So yesterday I drove in an apartment complex and hit the roof of the van with the wall. Should I tell or just keep it to myself? Yeah, man, you're gonna want to let them know, because if they find out, let's say you hit it and it's messed up, and then they find out on their own and they find out it's you, that could put like a bad rep on your reputation, or I don't know, you didn't tell them that you damaged the van so they could let you go or something like that. But most likely they won't let you go. They just want to know, man, who did it, basically. If I was me, I would have told them that same night. But hey, man, it happens. The van is a bit damaged. So is it like a lot, or like do you fear of getting fired because of the damage? Is that why you're asking me? But yeah, if I was you, I would let them know that night. Let them know, hey, I kind of hit the van. If you want to check it out. Hey, GDP Dreams, how are you? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? So yesterday I drove an apartment complex and hit the roof of the van with a wall. And what's going on, Alex? So yeah, if you did damage to the van, you should definitely let your DSP know, especially if they find out there's damage and then they're gonna say who drove it last, and they find out it's you, man. Then I don't know what they would do, but yeah, I would let your DSP know, just so if it causes any issues or anything like that, and they find out on their own that it was you, that could be some bad juju on you, know. Hey, what's going on? What's up, Troy? How are you guys doing today? Buenas tardes, todos. What's going on? My DSP makes us take pictures of the van after every shift. Yeah, so Raul Hernandez kind of said he hit the van with the wall. So I'm telling them, it's either you let them know that it was you, or they find out it's you. But how do you guys do? Does your DSP do checks before and after stand up or before you go to work? What's up, Troy? How are you doing today, man? What's going on? Welcome to today. Today's Tuesday. A lot of people had a lot of questions about apartments, and just want to let them know that. Down in the description below, a Beans app, guys, check it out if you haven't yet. If you're struggling with apartments, there's an affiliate link down below. When you go to the Beans app, you can actually put the address you're at and then tell it what apartment you want to find. And they'll actually tell you if it's on the second floor, the third floor, or it's on the other side of the complex. They'll tell you where the door's at. So that was pretty cool. That's what I was thinking. So affiliate link below, the Beans app, guys, is pretty dang cool. And also you can drop pins to let people know if there's dogs near that area, or where the mail room is. So basically you can put where the locker's located, and they'll help you with that too. But dang, it should work. Yeah, it does work. So yeah, that's what our DSP, we do the pre-DVCR. So we know all the damages, and if the driver thinks there's something new on it, they let us know. That way they don't get blamed for it. But we do take pictures before and after and all that stuff. Hey, Jess, how are you? I got tier 2 infraction for leaving a package outside a building, which I didn't do. My DSP is asking for a POD to fight it. How does this stuff normally turn out? So you gave you an infraction for a package you didn't deliver. Or did the customer say you left it outside? Hey, Juan, I got an infraction leaving a package outside the building, which I didn't do. My DSP is asking. Okay, so there's the customer saying you left the package outside, but you didn't, right? Hey, Troy, thanks for the $5, man. I really, really appreciate it. It's so much, helps me so much, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to Troy R. Thanks, man. Chris, what's going on, man? The month of January sucks. I didn't have 2 shifts dropped this month. Dang, dude. Some people have actually said it's been having like peak season still hasn't ended for them. And some people are saying that they're not getting any work. So it kind of sucks. Hey, Juan, I'm very busy today. I had to stop today. Hello, it's a virtual hug for all the awesome day. See, like Jessica, I think she's a cycle 1 as well. And she like has a lot of work to do. So some people get a lot of packages and some people don't. It just depends, I guess, on the area. Because I know at my DSP, we got cut off a lot. And some people say they got cut off a lot as workers. They got less workers, but they got more packages. So peak season's still going. At some places. Some places are really struggling with the routes. Troy, again, thanks, man. Jackie, hey, what's going on? Thank you for this, and I'm about to face that. I'm confident that I'll do a lot better for the peak season than my first round. Hey, man, I got you guys. With any new information I can give y'all, I will. So if you didn't do it and you took the pictures like you're supposed to, you should be fine. I mean, what can they do? I mean, if you didn't do it, you didn't do it, right? So you should be fine. If you didn't do that and you placed it where you had to put it. So that, I don't really deal with that. Amazon deals with that. But usually, if you can prove that you took it where you, like the pictures and stuff like that, if Amazon can prove that you actually did that, then you should be fine. And I don't know I'm not sure how long it takes. so I can't tell you 100% on that end. Thanks. Shout out to Troy R. Thank you again for the $5. Appreciate it, man. Gonna make me cry. Forgot to turn on my sign. Hold on, guys. Check it out. It might be too bright. Oh, it's not connected. Hold on. Hold on, B. There you go. There you go. That's my sign. One and only. Awesome. And I got this dog with me. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's see. Do you get bonuses in the USA, or do they find any excuse not to give you them, like over here in the UK? What? So you guys should be getting your bonuses at the end of this week, right? We get paid this week. Sometime this month, the delivery driver should be getting the Christmas bonuses. And I'm not sure why it's taking so long. It's crazy, but yeah. With the US, we do get bonuses. That's weird. Why would it take away your bonus? That sucks. Kevin. No, sir. I went to work already. Got off a little bit early. So we here, baby. Jess, did you deliver at all today? Deliver it all today? Jess, did you deliver it all? It at all? I can't read today. Hey, when I go to work, it's heavy. Yeah. So when you, like some people have soup, they cut the routes, but they have their route is heavier. So they cut the people. So I guess you guys get more, I'm guessing. Real Tiki got bit today. I mean, was it yesterday, Real Tiki? He got bit in the leg, dude. Oof. He put the box between him and the dog. The dog tore up that box. It was crazy. So careful with dogs always, man. Getting COVID dirty. Elbow cough. Hey, man, don't get that. Don't do that. Yo, Juan, what's up? Baseball player. Hey, man, what's up? What's up with the volume being so low? Is it low, guys? I'm sorry. Let me know if it's low. I can try to fix it. Can you hear me better? Someone left their panties in my bed. What, dude? No way. Did you did you give it to Lost and Found? They couldn't find the restroom, gotta grind. And man, sometimes that happens, you know. Man, I've had so many close calls, guys, with finding a restroom, because every restroom I went to was 7-Eleven, and then they were out of order or something. Like, man, it's crazy. I'm not gonna make it. Y'all hear nothing. Y'all crazy. Yeah, it was yesterday. Post a pic of the box. I don't show my leg. I'm shy. I'm shy. Post a pic of the box. Can I? Let me see if I can show you guys. I won't show your leg, don't worry. Hey, man, yeah, the 7-Eleven bathrooms are so gross, but sometimes that's the only place you can go to. And then, look at that. Oh, let me save it. Whatever, screenshot it. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the box. Save photos, come on. Oh, he got tore up. Check it out. Let's see, guys. See it. Let me turn on the. You see that box, guys? That dog tore it up. Hold on. You see that? He tore it up, man. And then he bit him in the, I believe in the shin, right? He bit you in the shin. That thing must have hurt. I delivered in Garland, Texas, Garland area. So GDA 2, around there. Like Garland, all the way towards like Frisco, sort of. I had to use the men's yesterday. Ladies was closed. Hey, what you gotta do? What you gotta do? Hey, that's true, man. I've done that too. Sometimes you're like pushing it, and the restroom's being used, but the girls is not being used. I went in there, man. I was like, I can't hold it any longer. So I went to the girls' restroom. Hey, what is it called? When you don't have a gender? I don't have a gender. I was gonna say gender equality. A van is nasty, 7-Eleven rush. My van is more nasty than 7-Eleven. Dang, bro, they don't clean your vans? My DSP, we try to keep them as clean as possible. We tell every delivery driver to throw away their trash. I've seen dirtier. Like, ours is not the A1 clean, surgical clean, but I've seen dirtier vans, man. It's so crazy. No, work-wise, like rock being cut, low package count. What? Baseball. Yo, Juan, what's up with the volume being so low? Oh, they're talking about my volume, bro. I was like, can you guys hear me? Oh, yeah. So, I don't know, dude. Some locations apparently are struggling to get drivers and their package count is so high. Some locations cut their drivers and their package count is higher for those remaining drivers. And some locations just don't have the volume and they have too many drivers. So that's what the cuts are for. And then since the routes got cut, the drivers got cut. So that's why a lot of locations are letting drivers go. And a lot of locations are needing. That's all a lot. Pretty soon, they're not gonna need anybody to drive for them, man. They're inventing the driverless Ubers, I believe. I think it was Amazon, like a self-driving vehicle, but it's Uber. I was like, what? That's crazy. Freaking Terminator times, guys. No kidding. So, my calf, South Houston represent. Is pepper spray allowed or tasers, Gerardo? They don't allow any weapons to defend yourself. You shouldn't have any weapons. I don't even think they allow pepper spray. So, but some people still take it because they want to feel secure. So, how you feel about rescues? It's optional for my DSP. They suck either way. I hate rescues. Like, literally, when I finish, I want to go home because I know that I'm gonna put in the work because I want to be home and I don't want to be at work. So I hate doing rescues. It also depends on the person. Like, if I know that's a good driver, I don't mind helping them because they're actually like struggling. But if it's a person that I know that can do it but decides to get rescued, I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. So at my DSP, where we can say yes or no. At some DSPs, you can't say no. So it just depends on which one you work for. Me, my delivery drivers drive prime band. So I'm not a driver anymore. I was a driver, then I went to dispatcher, then I went to driver trainer. So, but we don't have step bands, and we only drive the prime bands for now. Antoine, one and only, just want to say thank you very much for all your help videos. I started back in the beginning of October up to Massachusetts, and I started watching you around the same time. Hey, no problem, man. High five. Thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you so much. What's going on? I'm sorry, baseball player. You know the Pizza Hut one? No, I'm kidding. Only bright side of the routes being cut is no more white vans. True. White vans, I hate the white. I don't hate them, but they just make you look like a creeper when you're driving down a driveway. You're driving down the road, and a bunch of houses, a bunch of kids playing outside, and you're going super slow looking around for the number of the house, and you can't see it. It just makes you look like a big creeper, man. Hey, calm down, man. Look, I'm talking to people, okay? You can't be doing all that screaming right now. All right, get down. I want to say thank you for all your help, brother. All the pointers you gave me, it really helps us when the first starting out, like how load up your van, help out with the Flex app, but mostly on giving us hope. We're gonna make it, guys. Like I say, man, it might not be the best job in the world, but it's not the worst. So do this for now until you get back on your feet, because let's say you got let go of your job and you just want something fast. You can do this pretty fast. It can be very hard in the beginning. Just hearing you tell us that it gets better and we can do this was extremely helpful. Thank you again, brother. Respect. Hey, thank you, man. You're gonna make me cry, bro. Nah, I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Alex, it's so bad right now. I'm thinking about getting my CDL. Hey, dude, CDL drivers get a lot of money, dude. If you're single, have no kids, even if you're not single, if your wife's okay with it, or you and your kids have an agreement, hey, I'm gonna go work for 2 weeks and then I'll be back in 2 weeks. Do it, man. They make a lot of good money. Speaking of, we're gonna be driving 18-wheelers for Amazon in the future. Amazon's trying to get rid of CDL drivers, sort of thing. They want to do everything like robotic and stuff like that. So it's kind of like Tesla stuff. So there'll be that in the future, guys. Yo, I got a question. I work at FedEx and I'm curious. Is it true at Amazon whenever you finish deliveries, they make you help other people? That depends on what DSPs. They're called rescues. Depend on what DSP you work for. You may have to, you may not have to. So some DSPs, like I said, my DSP, if we ask a delivery driver if they can do a rescue and they say no, that's perfectly fine. Nothing against them at all. Some DSPs, let's say you work 10 hours, but you finish your route in 5 hours, you get to go home early only if you do a rescue. So you go help somebody else out. And some DSPs, yeah, that's pretty much it. So it just depends on what DSP you work for. Each one's different. Each one has different rules. Each one's ran by a different person with their own mindset. So did that answer your question? Hope so. Yo, what's going on? I thought peak season was over. I still average 180 to 200 stops, 300 plus packages. I know, man. Like I was hearing, like some like us, we're struggling with routes and packages and stuff over here in Dallas and Grand Prairie. See Grand Prairie? Garland area. Sorry, Garland area. I want to say Grand. In Garland area, we're struggling. Like we get like a little bit of package, a little bit of volume, guys, and then some people finish super early and they got to go home and stuff like that. But yeah, some places they did cuts, like I was saying earlier, they did cut people, but your guy's volume went up. So you're doing route of 2 people basically. Yeah, man. I don't know. The stimulus checks come in, so that stimulus money, people spending it on Amazon. Andrea, drones. I want to be a drone pilot. If those things come, when those things come out, that'd be cool. Imagine you're like sitting, and then you're like driving it. I doubt they'll have that. They'll probably just put the coordinates in and it'll fly there, something like that. Real Tiki, rescue sucks, especially when you're grinded to go home early and they force you to help those paycheck poppers. That's funny. Paycheck poppers, people who slow down to get hours. That's a good one. Use that, guys, on your next joke. And you know those paycheck poppers over there? Or when they call you, hey, can you do rescue for who? Oh, that paycheck popper? Nah, I ain't doing it. That's funny. I'm top ranked driver. Big tanks. Big thanks. I said tanks. I'm top 5 ranked. Dang, dude, really? How many? If you have like a whole bunch of people, that's pretty awesome. Even if you have a little bit of people, that's awesome. Top 5. My previous dispatch sucks. Wish you were a dispatcher, or I was a dispatcher. Yeah, man. Not all dispatchers are the same. Some dispatchers are more not willing to, not necessarily help, but wait and like teach you. And instead of asking you, hey, what do you think you struggled with today? That's what I would do when I was a dispatcher, especially for the new people. When they got back from their route, like, hey, what do you think you struggled with today? What do you think you need help on? Do you have any questions? I would always ask them that as a dispatcher, because if they don't know and they don't ask, and I ask them, and if I can answer that question for them, that will make their day faster, which will make my day faster as a dispatcher. Some dispatchers are like, where the hell are you? What's taking you so long? It's your first day. You should have been done a long time ago. What the heck? Stalker vans. Yeah, man. Those kidnapper white vans. Scary, man. Especially when you're rolling down that street in those rich neighborhoods. It's a little bit scary. I think it's the funniest when I hop out of the van and then their parents grab their kids. I'm like, just Amazon. Dispatchers make so much more money than drivers for less work. Do you get the weekly bonus? No, not as dispatchers. We don't get the weekly bonuses. Dispatchers, depending on what kind of dispatch you have, but as dispatchers, like we had to. If I was when we were dispatchers, when I was a dispatcher, I had to make sure the driver's doing what they need to do. Of course, if they're behind, we don't call them, say, hey, well, you're behind. If they're like an hour or two behind or something like that, we will call them, hey, you okay? Do you need help? But we don't nag them. You know what I mean? We don't tell them, hey, you need to hurry up. What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. If one of our drivers has a blowout, we go help them change the tire. If a driver gets stuck, we go out there and get the tow and get them back, try to get them unstuck and get them home. If they get hurt, we go pick them up. We'll bring them back to their vehicle. If they can still drive home, we let them. If they can't, then we'll call somebody for them, do all that stuff. Accidents, we'll go to the accident scene, pick the drivers up if anything like that happens. It just depends on what kind of dispatch you have and if they hate their job. Dispatch is not bad. I'm cool with all the drivers. So. What Amazon, or hey, B, hey, I'm over here talking, man. You need to stop that. Sorry, guys, dogs. What Amazon or his dispatch do for that dog by any compensation? So basically, what we do as dispatch, we report it and write down what happened, what location is, and then get the delivery driver to call. I forgot what it was called, L something. And they call them and tell them what happened, what the location was, so Amazon can have a record of it. And we'll do all that, do the paperwork, and then they can get the workers' comp if it's bad, I suppose. If it's really bad, usually it's not that bad. But if they feel like they need to go to the doctor, they can use the insurance. Just quit the other day. So glad no more U-turns trying to find houses numbers when it's all dark, yo. No more power tippy warehouse safety managers. No more apartments. That's the best part. No more apartments. Hey, congrats, Jinx. I want to say New York City. What do you plan on doing now? Wait, you're from the DFW? Yes, sir. Dallas Fort Worth. Lucky you, you're not in the SoCal area. So many packages. Let's see. This thing like went all the way down. Would you ever try to get your CDL? Not me. I wouldn't want to because I heard it's a good gig, but me, I wouldn't want to drive those big old vans, big old 18-wheelers or whatever, and then not being home, and then having to go to trucker stops, and then all that stuff. And I like being home. I'm a, what's it called? Introvert, something like that. The DAX3 wants to reduce routes leading to 100 to 200 stops value to 150 to 300 packages per driver, and they expect us to deliver in the narrow roads of Los Angeles Valley Hills. The van barely up there, barley up there. So reduce. So you're gonna get like double of everything or more as a delivery driver? Dang. Is that really bad? The hills? You have to get some monster truck or something. That's crazy, dude. I understand some places you can't do that because it's just like the streets and everything are so narrow. You can't find nowhere to park. And how are you expected to find parking and deliver this, right? Especially if you're in the city. I believe within Los Angeles, I don't know if you guys do in Los Angeles in the city, you have deliver there, and if you do, it must be heck crazy. Someday I just make rescue. Some days when I finish, they make rescue. Andrea, some days I just make rescues. Some days when I finish, they make rescue. What do you mean? Yo, Kevin, what's going on? Quick question. As a dispatcher, do you just leave your driver alone on their routes and don't really bother them and just let them do their thing? Yes, basically it's if you're doing a good job and you know you're doing a good job and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're good. Like your delivering is good, you're not behind, you're not struggling, you're actually going at a good pace. You're your own boss. Now, when you start like super struggling, we'll start calling some people, hey, do you guys want to do a rescue so we can help that person that's super struggling? If they're super struggling and we know that if they're new, we kind of like start figuring it out if he's slow or not. But when you're older and you have more experience as a delivery driver and we notice that you're slowed down a lot, we will call you because we usually know your pace and we'll ask you, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? And if there's something up, then we try to get him a rescue. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're going at a good pace, you're not super struggling. If you're a little bit behind, we understand because you get apartments. But if you're not super struggling, you're good. Like, you're good. We don't really bother you guys that much. At least that's my DSP. Some DSPs I heard they call up that they're super slow and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, they just call them for every little thing. Early bird, what's going on? Tyler Greer, that airplane mode hack has saved me hours of times. Good stuff. Hey. What is a dispatcher? Basically, a dispatcher is a person that looks after the drivers while they're out on the road. So, like, if you have any problems and you can't use the app Chime to talk to Amazon, you can call your dispatchers and tell them, hey, I can't deliver this package. Hey, I tried to deliver this package, but the customer is not answering. I can't find the package. Whatever problem you have, hey, my van turned off. Hey, I locked my keys inside the van, which I know some of y'all have. You can call dispatch to help you out for that. That's what they're there for. That's their job. That's their goal. Because they are like, Kev, need you to catch up, sir. You 7 stops behind. Like, they don't even help if I have 30 packages and they're working 10 hours. So, if you're 7 behind, they shouldn't be calling you because that's not bad. I've seen worse, trust me. If you're like super behind, it's getting super late ish, and you're really struggling, They might send. They're gonna have to send you a rescue. They should send you a rescue. Other than that, you might have to speed up a little bit. Maybe some tips. Organization. Maybe your organization is not too bad. I'm only saying you have to speed up a little bit is because if they keep sending you rescues, they're gonna find you as a hindrance. They're not gonna like this guy is always getting rescued. Then if he keeps getting rescued, we can't. He's not really completing his own job, kind of thing. So just make sure you try to speed it up a little bit, and maybe you get better. Maybe organization. Bring some packages up to the front instead of leaving them in the back. That could help you out. Do you have to log into Mentor if you drive a step van? Yes, I think you have to drive into Mentor for any van. Did drivers get there? That's a lot. That's a lot of comments. Hold on, guys. I'm like all slowed down answering the question. This past Saturday was the lowest stops. 127 stops, but 60 stops at apartments. And you know what 60 stops at apartments feels like? 120 stops. Dude, I know. That's true. Watching this from my van, lunchtime here in Miami, Florida, baby. Hey, bro, how's the weather over there? Is it good? Is it bad? Are you like in the beach area, like where the honeys are at? I'm kidding. Hey, Luna. B, come here. Did drivers get their Christmas bonus yet? Never got mine and couldn't deal with my BS anymore instead. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. This dog can kill my little dog. Hey, B, come over here. Luna, come here, Biscuit. Come here, Biscuit. Come on, Biscuit. Come here. B, come here. B, come over here. Dog. Okay, so I come out here. Looks bad. They don't know what the heck's up with this little area right here. Watching this from my van lunchtime here. Do you hear that? Give me 1 second. Let me go get that little guy. I don't want my bigger dog to kill him. Come here. Come here. There we go. Come here. This little guy wants to face a 70-pound husky. A 70-pound husky. This guy weighs nothing. Man, last time they got in the fight, this guy almost died. Drivers get the Christmas bonuses yet? Your Christmas bonuses should be arriving. If you haven't gotten it yet, by the end of this month, according to Amazon. So hopefully, that's all we can do is hope and pray, because without that, we might not get nothing. You know, they don't want to pay. Just 20 more stops. So many comments. Let's see. Got my bonus last check, which I received on Friday. Hey, Alex got his. If he got his, you guys might start getting yours really, really soon. Dang, you finished this up. When the heck are we going to get paid like UPS? Dang it. I don't think we're ever going to get paid like UPS. Like literally, I doubt it. And if you're getting paid like 20 something an hour right now, it's probably because of where you live, the cost of living and all that. So they have to pay you a certain amount just to live there. Let's see, Kevin. I'm very organized. I got to the correct pace and organized the envelopes on boxes, usually being the first delivery at 9:45 and get 30, 50 stops done by noon, lunchtime, good pace. 35 to 50 stops. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do you struggle with apartments? Apartments probably the most struggle part about like everything. So, like I said, down the description below, you can use it if you want. It's affiliate link to the Beans app. Basically, you put in the address of where you're at, and then you put the apartment number, and they'll take you directly to the door. Second floor, third floor. I'll tell you what floor it's at and stuff like that. That's what's cool about it. But yeah, I don't know why Jeff didn't come up with something like that. When Jeff Bezos has a change of heart and pays all of us in the living wage. I doubt it. That's gonna happen, guys. I'm pretty sure in the near future, Jeff is working on getting rid of delivery drivers, and that way he can save more money than he's spending. I'm sure of it. You know, somebody that much power and that much money ain't gonna give up money that easily. How many stops do you do a day? None right now. I'm not a driver anymore. So I went from driver, dispatch, basically driver trainer, and HR. I do 25 to 30 stops an hour. That's not bad. I heard some people wanting their DSPs wanting more than that. That's a lot, especially if you're not doing houses. They want you to run. They want you to freaking I don't know, run to your van, to the house, to the van, just all day. Heck no. What's the chances of us getting another bonus for what? A bonus for like the Christmas bonus? I think it's a route system. Wish I was like straight line instead of having us to do like the random U-turns and circles. Yup. Supposedly it's supposed to take you the fastest route, but it's not the way I don't know if it's somebody at Amazon or their computer that routes everything, but they're not routing it well at all. Let's see what other questions did I miss. Also, into the Beverly Hills are a van trap. If you turn wrong or don't park correctly in the road is its own arrow, you will get the van stuck. Dang. Beverly Hills. You be looking at those big old houses. Oh, wait. I think I said Beverly Hills. Also Ventura Boulevard. My bad, man. But Beverly Hills, imagine whoever delivers there. Those houses are nice. Let's see what Chaos said. Kevin, if you organize your route and have deliveries on the main street, I'll skip around to finish one side and pop on the other side. You could do that. So I use a map. You guys say I use itineraries and stuff, but I use a... sorry. I'll use a map. I'll look at the street, and there's some more apartments or houses on this side. I can do that, or I click on each individual one as a map on the map. If you know what stop it is, you can use the itinerary, click on it, and start the route. But I usually use the map for everything, all my deliveries. There you go. I look at my map first, and then I organize my packages by streets. You can do that. But yeah, calm down. But yeah, apartments. I don't really think of, usually when it comes to apartments, when you write in the first time, you'll just go around till you find the building number. That's all you can do if you have like no idea where you're at. Look at the building numbers. If it's like a 900, it could be building 9. If it's 700, it could be building 7. Sometimes you can't even see the building numbers, which is crazy. Good tips. My dispatchers and warehouse say just follow the itinerary and don't skip stops. I skip stops all the time just to make the route faster. But I always use the map. Jason Big Red. Yeah, my dispatcher gave me a call on Saturday asking if I was okay since I was behind. I told the dispatchers I was doing all my apartments first and that's why I was behind start. He totally understood. So see that? He skipped around. He did his apartments first and then finished up. Let's see. I'm also not sure if y'all know, if you have an Amazon Chime app, they will post a link in the chat room that will show you if you are over or under your target speed goal for the day. See that, guys? What he said. If you have a Chime app that you have to use for work, then they will post a link in the chat room that will show you if you are over or under your target speed and goal. I'm on the flex all portion of the hiring process, waiting for background check. Background check usually takes not too long, probably a couple, depending on the service they use and how many places you lived at, a day, 2 days. Some people have gone up to a week, but this usually doesn't take that long. Say, look at the map after every stop and see if you're going to pass the stop so you don't have to go back later on. Hey, good advice. See where? Am I saying that right? Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Brian? What's up, guys? Just trying to answer some questions about apartments and why people are struggling with them so much. Just they have so many places you can go. Like, you guys ever been to apartments where there's over like 1,000 apartments? Like 3 blocks is nothing but apartments, and you just feel so confused because the GPS takes you to this one location, but turns out you have to leave this location, go back outside and go through the other gate to get to that location. That's why apartments are so frustrating, especially when the gate codes don't work. Oh, gate codes, dude. Horrible. It's like, how are you going to live here and not give me the right code? Every day I always look ahead on my stops. If I see locker on it, I always go to the lockers first. Get rid of 30 or more packages first. Yeah. So if you want to find your packages, go to your itinerary and then at the top, like a little bit above the big square you get, it's going to say the sort zone. That's what I used. Sort zone, and then that's how I know what bags it's in. I'm not a dispatcher. I'm a driver trainer now, bro. Hey, I'm a trainer. Amazon should hire me though. Pay me like $1 million. Yeah, right. I just want $1, man. Do you know that one equivalent of $1 to Jeff Bezos is $10,000 to us? That's crazy. Let's look at his stuff. What is that house being right next door? With that house being right next door? Huh? But yeah. So yeah, guys, apartments. If you're new, like I said, if you guys still get lost or not, try the Beans app down in the description below. Like I said, address, apartment door tells you what side of the building it's at. Go up or down the stairs. And I'm just telling you guys because I think this will help you guys out a lot, especially if you're struggling with apartments. And if it doesn't, then like you could just delete it. I tried to help you. Oh yeah, man. Apartment's the biggest struggle. No, dude, I'm actually the trainer. So you know how you guys get trained 2 days prior to going to your DSP? You get the Amazon training. Basically, what I do is what you're actually going to use on the road. So, like, if you're going to use how to use Flex and what to expect and how to put your totes and things like that. Amazon gives a Christmas bonus, not DSP. So the bonuses usually come from Amazon at that point, which some people already got them. If you haven't gotten yet, you should get them pretty soon, hopefully, because I know you guys need that money. That stimulus check and that 300, is it like 300 bucks or something like that? That could help out a lot of people, especially if you're struggling right now, recovering for Christmas, or you're really struggling, you need just some food. That's going to help you. B, get over here. What are the tips? Can I give you apartments? There's not really much to it. If the leasing office is open, you can go and ask them. Maybe they'll take the packages in the front. If the leasing office is open, ask them if they have a map, and you can use the map, which will help you go a lot faster. Usually, if you get into an apartment, have elevators. Once you get off the elevator, the map is right there. So if you get to an elevator, the map should be right next to the elevator, just to tell you where you are and where you're going. Let's say you get to apartments and you need to, the doors have key fobs, so you can't get in without key fobs. Go to the leasing office, they're open. They might ask you to leave your driver's license or a key, because there have been people that forgot and left with the keys before, I guess. So they'll ask you to leave that. You switch that out. You can go deliver whatever you need to do. That's if the apartments need key fobs. If the leasing office is closed and you get there, the only thing you can really do is hope that the gate key code works. And if it doesn't work, you call the customers to let you in. Some places, they have key fobs as well, and there's no gate code or anything. You're gonna have to call a customer. If they can't let you in, then your dispatcher will probably tell you, try the delivery again later. And if you can't deliver it, then no safe location, right? Because you can't deliver it, you can't get in. Or a gate code, no gate code access, or no gate access, something like that. Yeah. Does everyday speed? Like I said, Amazon does. Most of my route is apartments today, and then my first day back, but the Beans app is helping majorly. Hey, good, man. I'm glad I could help you. Definitely. Especially if it can take you to the front door without you struggling, man. Hey, that's good. Ever had to deliver 5 boxes of essential water? Oh my God, dude. Essential waters, dude. Those things are heavy. It's only 6 bottles, but the heaviest thing you can carry is probably water. But man, 5 cases, it better be an elevator, because that's a struggle. Louis Perla, one question, bro. What's up, man? Is the bonus for, it should be for every Amazon driver. It shouldn't just be one specific driver. It should be for all. Did you get a raise? Yeah, somewhat, not too much. I don't even know how much. I'm salary now. Why do they make you? Oh, I'm like, what the heck is that? Why do they make you back up in the van backwards around those cones like a snake pattern? I don't know anybody who has done that. So you weren't going through the van training, I'm guessing, right? So you go through the snake. B. Hey, man. My God. These animals. Hey, get over here. I'm going to start getting a babysitter for these guys. So I don't know why they want you to go backwards, but because they don't want you to go backwards on the road, but you're going to eventually have to do it backwards. I guess they would just want to know if you can back up just in case you had to do it on the road. Yeah. So that's the biggest thing I can get from that. They make you back up in that way. That way they, I guess, get the sense that you can actually back up, because they know you're going to back up on the road. So they want to make sure you can before they pass you. Yeah, the training, yeah. Uzi. Is this a real Uzi? Oh, you lying, man. This is, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's cool. Congrats on that. Do you like it better than Dispatch? Yeah, I do. I like it. Dispatch was cool because I could talk to the drivers. I was cool with all the drivers. If I wasn't cool with drivers, very rare. But if I was pretty chill with everybody. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Get to meet new people. Yeah, pretty much. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a job and you're about to get hired, please make sure you don't have any plans. Meaning, if you just got a job, right? You got hired. Let's say you got hired at Amazon. I've had this happen before. People say, is there any way I can get the first month off? Because I wanted to do something. The first month off. What? Can I get 3 weeks off before I start? That's ridiculous, man. Especially if you went through the training and all that already. So please don't do that if you're ever getting hired somewhere. Dang. Bro, do you drive box vans or prefer those over regular 3500 Rams? We don't drive box vans. I prefer the vans. I prefer the Mercedes Benz, baby. I'm on break right now. I've been doing nothing but apartment stay here in Miami. Oh, hey, bro, are you like near the beach or what? I have to go over there and go hang out. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, man, that sucks. I'm pretty sure there's nothing but apartments in Miami, right? Do you deliver to like hotels too and stuff? Juan, give me one of those. Hey, what's going on? Another question. You got a New Year's resolution? Yes. My New Year's resolution this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers. And I can't do that without you guys. Please help me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's my New Year's resolution. To get to 10,000 subscribers and start thinking of bigger plans to give you guys bigger plans, better videos for you guys. So that's my New Year's resolution, I guess. What's yours, man? Yeah, gotta get to 10,000. 10K. 10K. Oh, yeah. You guys saw my haircut? Oh, yeah, I told you. Finally found a barber near me that didn't cost me an arm and a leg to cut my hair. Antoine, how were you able to start working at what you're doing right now? Any advice on how I could do the same? This is what I did, man. Not everybody's like me. Not everybody can do this, but me, I didn't complain. In my head, I was like, dang, I don't want to do it. But I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get paid for it. It's work, whatever, right? Every time I would see dispatchers and stuff or see somebody, I'd be like, hey, how's it going, guys? Hello. Smile at them. I wouldn't like give them an angry face or anything like that. Just smile, or I was just chill. Didn't mess with nobody. I talked to dispatchers. How you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. I was nice about everything. I knew what I was doing. I never needed a rescue. I got everything done on time. I would do rescues sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I just wanted to go home, but I would do rescues, and I guess they liked the way I work. and they asked me to interview for dispatcher. And from dispatcher, same thing. They like my work, they like what I was doing. Grew from there. Uh, Now I'm driver trainer, basically. Did your DSP bring up another drive to fill your dispatch spot? Nice cut. Nice cut, G. Did your DSP bring up another driver to fill your dispatch spot? Yeah. So we look at who we have and how they're working, and if we evaluate like, hey, this guy knows what he's doing. He rarely needs a rescue or never needs a rescue. He always shows up on time. He does what needs to be done, and he looks like he's a good candidate. And then they do interviews from there. I don't do them, they do, but that's how basically it works. You show that you, not that you love the job, but you show you know what you're doing. You never need rescues. If they need help, you can help. It doesn't have to be all the time, but as long as you show some type of like, hey, I can do this, I've done it. If somebody needs help, I can help them with anything, kind of thing. And that's how we evaluate who takes what spot and things like that. Okay, Miami guy back. I live in Miami. I deliver in Aventura, Hallandale, and Hollywood. Did I see that right? Approximately 40 north of Miami. My second week, first day trying to deliver using the map, not their instructions. A lot of buildings, houses, mansions, and some ghettos. Using the Flex app? Using the map, not their instructions. A lot of buildings, houses, mansions, and ghettos. I've delivered in the ghetto before. It was pretty bad. I mean, they gotta get shot, but pretty bad. In Miami, right before New Year's, we used to deliver by the beach was mostly apartments with loading dock. Some apartments I had to deliver 100 packages door by door from 35 floors down. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. And that counted as one stop? Because if that did, dude, you got ripped off. Now we moved more to the south. It's called Kendall. There are apartments, but mostly are houses. UK in the house. All the side of the world, man. How are you doing today? How are you doing, man? This is from United States, Texas, the home of the Cowboys. Appreciate you stopping by, Oliver. Did you like dispatch more than driving? Kind of yes and no. Have no water in there. They knocked down my light. Yes and no. Reason being, dispatch, it got a little bit boring at times because sometimes when nobody needs help, a boring day as a dispatcher is a good day. So you're just there waiting until the last driver gets back. It might have been a boring day, but it's a good day. Everybody was doing good. Now I can get crazy at times as a dispatcher because let's say this guy locked his car doors, locks his keys inside the door over here, and then this guy's tire blew out, and then this guy's locked himself out too. This guy over here's van turned off. This guy over here's got bit by a dog. We had to take him back home, and it just can get crazy at times. But but the boring days, like I said, boring days are easy days, and you get paid to basically make sure everybody's good. As a delivery driver, you're your own boss. As a dispatcher, you have a team, so it's basically like two people and stuff like that. So you're always stuck with somebody. As a delivery driver, you're your own boss. You go at your own speed. Hopefully, it's not too slow, but you go at your own speed. You can listen to music. You can jam out to whatever you want. Some people have talk on the phone all day. I don't know how people do that. I can barely talk on the phone for like 5 minutes. I hate talking on the phone. I can talk on video, but I can't talk on the phone. Like, what are you calling me for? But yeah, some people do that. Like I said, you go at your own pace. If you want to finish fast, you can finish fast. Go home, You can, if you want to take your time a little bit longer, you can do that as well. As a dispatcher, you can't go home until the last delivery driver gets back. So both have their ups and downs, but the reason I like delivery drivers is because I do my stuff and I leave. That's it. Uh, that's the one up, and I can jam out to whatever I want on the radio. Uh, Katy Perry. Who else? 24 karat gold. Freaking. I don't listen to Kanye that much anymore. Who am I listening to? Lil Troy, Lil Tay, not Lil Tay, Lil Trey. You guys know who Lil Trey is? He's good, man. Good musician. Russ. What's his name? There's a lot of people I listen to. It's just like listening to whatever you want. Like some people bring an extra phone just to hook it up to the Bluetooth to listen to music all day, and they just jam in throughout the whole day. Oh, Juan, Jess, how are you? Oh, Juan, hub lockers. Usually they are easy to get, but we get deliveries that are supposed to go to hub lockers, but in pin apartments, so annoying calling support to have them raise the geofence. Yup. I hate that too. It's so dumb. That times, you know what? Have you ever had the face where you're delivering to a hub and then the hub gets full, right? And then the hub is telling you to deliver to the front, but then you can't even deliver it unless you deliver it to a locker. And sometimes the front doesn't even take it. So you have to like call Amazon support, driver support, and they take you to the hub specialist. So that just takes multiple stuff. Hubs are annoying, especially because they're not big. They're as big as my bookshelf, and they only hold like maybe 20 packages. It's annoying. The ghetto is where I got bit. Hey man, you gotta watch out. Those dogs be vicious. I'm glad you're okay though. That's crazy. And when the lockers are full, oh yeah, man. The lockers can be. You hate lockers only when they're full, but when they're not full, you're like, yes, I love lockers. I know that feeling. Do you know that the apartment of the DSP Flex app, so I can go back to using my own car? Do you know how to put out of DSP Flex app so I can back? Oh, so if you want to do your own Flex thing, you're probably gonna have to use a different email. So if you want to do Flex on your own, you're gonna have to use a different email. That's awesome, brother. I appreciate the advice. Hey, I gotta bounce. Keep up the and nothing but luck to you, brother. Thank you for all you do. Respect. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Katy Perry, no. I listened to Zap throughout my stops. Hey, man. Do drivers have a high turnover rate at our DSP? It varies. Not much. A lot more people stay than leave. But sometimes people leave before they even get in the door. So a lot of people flake out before they even get into the door. So, So not really? Yes, not really. Think Amazon will ever update the route system GPS for Flex app like Apple Maps with 3D view? Do you want the 3D view? I usually don't use a 3D view, but maybe in the future, not anytime soon. They need to fix their GPS systems first before they can do anything crazy. Because imagine they put that and the whole system blew up. Man, we wouldn't be able to deliver a thing. So say no to FedEx Ground. Say no to FedEx Ground. FedEx Express, yes. FedEx Ground, no. Don't go to FedEx Ground. Yeah. Uh, so FedEx Ground, basically, you'll be lifting super heavy items by yourself. Uh, Nobody help you. Some places do give you dollies, but let's say you don't have a dolly that day. You might have a bread frame that weighs 200 pounds. Shoo! Tell me about it. Hardest day of my life. And it was only hard because the item was super wide and I couldn't get a grip on it. That's why FedEx Ground kind of sucks. And let's say you're going to apartments, right? And you have to deliver a package and it weighs 200 pounds and there's no elevator. You have to take it to the front door. Or if what's it called? The front desk doesn't mind, they can take it, but if it's something that big, usually they won't take it. That from what I know of. So I'm quitting Amazon. They don't give raises, and I've been there for a year. Got hired for FedEx Ground. They started me at 180 day, 5 times the. Hey man, they're starting you at FedEx Ground. They're starting me at 180 a day, 5 days a week. Hey man, if you can do it, dude, do it. You can do it, Adrian. But I ain't gonna do that. What's up, Adrian? How's your health been? Feeling better? Gym open? Where you at? Health's been good, man. Just working out, trying to make gains, trying to get bigger, trying to get stronger, trying to look like a Greek god himself, Zeus. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Marcus Williams, what's up, Huang? Hey, what's going on, man? I work in New York and step band. Been there 2 months. Hey, man, how you liking it? Is it hard to get around? How do you even lift 200-pound box up a flight of stairs in front door with no elevator? I didn't do that. I took it to the front of a house, 200-pound package. But I did have like 100 and some, I think it was 100-pound box, which wouldn't have been a problem, right? Because I'm pretty strong if the box was this big, right? That box was huge. It was like a chair, so I couldn't grab it. I did have a dolly, but even with the dolly, man, it was a struggle, especially going up like 20 steps. Jesus Christ. Stay home, stay home. Jason, what's up? I went up a flight of stairs for the customer to be out of the apartment. I feel you, man. That's a struggle right there. Going to the top, very top to deliver something, and then it says don't leave unattended, and you can't even leave it there because nobody picks up. Shame. Y'all want more gym videos? If y'all want more gym videos, I'll do more gym videos. Maybe I should start another channel for gym videos. Marcus, love it. The step van way better than the cargo. A lot more space, just not as comfortable and no radio. No radio? What the freak? Even the FedEx one had radio. It sucked, but at least it had it. Big disdains for rescues. You hate rescues, bro? They make you do it too much or what? Hey, Luna, give me some water. Thirsty. No mentor? What? That's crazy. My DSP hasn't gotten into step vans. They don't want to get into step vans. I want to get the electric van, 100% electric van. That would be awesome. I want to drive those. I don't care if it looks like a made up spaceship, but I drive it. What's the funniest or most irritating delivery you ever did? Man. The most irritated delivery I ever did was when it was raining 100 miles per hour and I wanted to finish and go home. So I said, I'm not going to stop. And then I kept going. And then I got to this one apartment, and I was already wet, like I was in the pool, right? So I didn't mind the water anymore. Because, dude, I was wet as heck. I went to the key fob that it had only one number on there, right? I went to the key to open the gate. The gate didn't open. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I tried it like 3 times, standing in the rain, pouring rain, package in hand, because I said, I'm delivering this. I don't care if it's raining. I delivered it. I was calling the gate code didn't work, went back to the van, called the customer, and I guess I had to call him again, if I remember, with a different number in order to get inside. I was like, what the heck? Why do you have this number if it's not going to work? We need the real numbers. God dang it. And then, yeah, it was the most irritating, being wet everywhere, socks, underwear. You're just completely soaked in water and driving, and then you wear glasses and they fog up, and it's annoying. If you're being your if you're being your phone and connect to listen to music, does that count against you on your mentor? You could try it. I've done it before. I had iHeartRadio, but I also had a smartwatch. I used a smartwatch to change the station or whatever I need to do. So as long as you don't touch it, I believe you'll be fine. Because when I did it, my score didn't go down. I just make sure I use my smartwatch. When do you think we'll be getting busy again? Because after peak, it slowed down big time. We're supposed to be ramping up around, I believe, next month. Like Valentine's, or a little bit at the beginning of March. But like it starts picking up after that. What's up? Hashtag no money. Still no money? Give me a hashtag no money if you guys haven't received your stimulus check yet, or haven't received your bonus yet. Love it when I redelivered. Love it when I redelivered and the customer is home, and the second time around and they're like, sorry, did you try earlier? Yeah. I didn't open the door, so you had to come back. That's happened to me before. There's need to be a way to direct and redirect manually at some of these Amazon lockers when you know they're full, or you can put there again. Oh, like when you get there, it tells you if it's anything available. The thing is that they're not. I've seen. No, that's after you put in the code and everything. Never mind. But the thing is that they're not all Amazon lockers, so that locker is not going to know if it's full or not. I think the Amazon regular lockers do know if they're full, or if there's any space available. Did you work for FedEx Round or Express? How much did you get paid? I was getting paid $150 a day. But it all depends. Like they're third-party contractors too, so 150 a day times 5, 700. And if you wanted to do like a third day, you get paid like 900 or something. A 6th day, I mean. But you gotta work for it. You're gonna have to work for it. I mean, you can do it. I mean, yeah, you can do it. But like I say, guys, if you're at a job that doesn't make you happy and you feel like you hate it when you're there every single second, there's like no good times. And when you get into the parking lot, you're like, I need to leave. I really want to quit. I should just go home right now. You shouldn't be working there, man. Like seriously, if that's how you feel, don't work there. Your happiness over anything, in my opinion. Look who that got me. Got me to YouTube. Got me to you guys. I'm happy. Anyways, man, I hope you're doing good. Been working crazy hours, but glad I made it to come across your live again. Hey, man, it's really nice to see you, Kylie J. Like, I really appreciate you guys. I remember the people. I'm not the best. I'm not good with faces. No, I'm not good with names, but I'm good with faces. And I remember your icons. So it's easier to remember you guys by your icons. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Irritating when they buzz you into apartments and it's a larger box. You have to have on the floor, pick up the box and run for the floor. Dang, missed the buzzer. Oh, I know what you mean, man. I hate those. I hate the ones that have like a gate to get into the complex, and then to get to the apartment, there's another gate. I'm like, why do you guys have two gates? And you have to use like different codes for everything, which is dumb. One time I placed the packages inside a rose bush filled with thorns because the customer was rude. Hey, at least it got hidden from the street view. Hey man, that's cruel. That's evil. Nice. I like it. Just came home from 195 stops and 260 packages. Got in 10 hours in, dude. Hey, bro. Getting that money. Moolah. Call you Moolah casual. Moolah, baby. Delivery here in California, you don't get worried about your hours. Hey, man. How's it doing? How are you guys doing in Cali, man? A lot of people are moving from there. They're leaving. Preach it. Your happiness over everything. Yup. Do you remember me or nah? I remember the name Adrian. Adrian! Like Rocky. But yes, I do remember. But yeah, guys. Apartments suck. Everybody knows that. Mentor sucks. Flex app, it's not the best. Sucks. What else sucks? That's it. That's all we use, right? Mentor, Flex. What else? That's it. Mentor, Flex. I don't know. Amazon. Are you gonna work somewhere else beside Amazon, or is this your career? Casual. My career, I wanted to be YouTube. So I'm working towards my career, man. I'm trying to do better things for you guys. It's hard to get watch time. It's really hard when people are not interested, but I'm working on it, trying to make things even cooler for you guys. So yeah, I want to make YouTube my career. And if my DSP is young enough that they're branching out into stuff. So if I needed to, I guess I could branch out with them. So they moving because state tax and politics. Yup. We have straight COVID regulations, so a lot more people are home. A lot more people don't want to go shopping. So Amazon going up on deliveries again. Sad to say, everybody's gonna have to work for Amazon one day. I see a lot of people complaining about the job in the YouTube job. It's not that bad. Yep. That's what I kept seeing. Like when I first started off my YouTube, I was just saying like people hate this job because it's super hard, super slave work and things like that. But like it was not that bad. It's not like that serious. Like, hey, if it's a job that you need and they're hiring and you need money, do it till you find something better or use this to do something better. But that's why I started YouTube. Like, hey, these guys are just complaining. They're saying why you shouldn't take the job, and I try to give you both sides of everything. So here's the good, here's the bad. If you want it, you can have it. But if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. Basically, that's what I try to do. And I tried my delivery drivers. I kept seeing them struggle. And I made the channel like, hey, these guys come out of training and They don't know anything about flex or what it's like to be out in the delivery thing, because they don't teach you guys that. So, and we can't do ride-alongs anymore. So, hey, let me make this channel for people who are interested and want to know the process. On life, baby. On life. Thoughts on Amazon Fresh and Amazon Pharmacy? Amazon is literally taking over the consumer good industry. I heard Amazon Fresh is a nice place to work. Amazon Pharmacy, I haven't heard of that. But Amazon is literally are taking like everything. They're trying to like eat all the other companies up, because you know everything's about money, guys. If you don't got it, then you can't really do much. But if you got it, you can do whatever you want. So whoever holds the most money wins, basically. Right now, it's a tie between Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Elon Musk is winning at the moment. A huge bag of bird seeds split open in the back of my van today. I had pigeons and seagulls following me all day. Wow. Imagine you come back and your freaking van is just full of birds. Your videos are great, but I don't like to bring up the hack air mode. You don't like? Oh, I don't mind. Like, if you guys want to do the air mode, you said it's like you turn on mentor and then you turn on airplane mode and it's supposed to stop it. Hey man, if it works, it works. I don't mind it. Usually all I would do for airplane mode is turn it on because I don't want nobody to text me, and it worked for me. I didn't want to get any messages and risking my points for getting phone manipulation. I always turn on airplane mode. So you can. I believe in my mentor thing. I talk about airplane mode a little bit. Not like it's a big deal, but I do talk about it. Bezos beat Musk again? What? Doesn't matter what delivery job it is. If you look up FedEx, UPS, or Amazon on YouTube, the most videos will always be the reason why you not work there and why I quit. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I've looked up other delivery jobs, stuff like that, but it's pretty much like, hey, why I quit or why I shouldn't work. Some people are pretty okay. They just show you the day in their life, and a lot of people like those kind of videos. But yeah. Have you ever taken a top one? No, what the freak, dude? Never in my life. Have you? But they being cheap to pay the drivers. But they being cheap to pay drivers. Hey man, you guys, like I always say, you guys deserve a lot more. And my last song, I don't know if you saw my last song. It's in Spanish. I know, I'm sorry, but I want to do some kind of reggae stuff. But anyways, my last song, that's what I'm talking about. You're working week after week. You're just working week after week, and you don't get paid what you deserve. And I see you guys, some of you guys just be putting that work, guys, and you guys you're a dime a dozen. We can get a replacement for you anytime. And so I think that's like kind of like a not thankful, like you guys are replaceable kind of thing. You know what I mean? But hey, man, that's what big corporations turn into. That's why they're trying to get away from humans. You know why? Because humans have all these complaints and stuff. And then they're trying to turn more over to robotics. So once they turn over to robotics, the less humans they need. That's why I appreciate people like you and the very few that make the positive videos on you're straightforward. You talk about the negatives and positive and the good attitude. That's what makes you the best. Thank you, man. Callie J, you my bro, man. You the man, man. Thank you so much. Troy, thank you for the $5 donation earlier. Have you ever taken oh, I thought I already said that. Oh, I did. Oh, I skipped. I was like, what the heck? I thought you read it twice. Nope. I have not though. Have you? Did you answer my question? How do you fire OTR manager? Hold on. Have you seen the meme where if the train? Have you seen the meme where if they train every single Amazon employee to administer the COVID-19 vaccine, everyone can be vaccinated in 5 days, 2 days if they have Prime. What? You have? What? That's crazy. How? Like, why? Did you throw it away? Did you leave it in the van? What's the most packages you've delivered in a day? 300 packages, I believe. I love your videos, but those songs are bad. Man, you need an auto-tune. I know, bro. Hey, I'm not a singer, baby. I need that auto-tune. If I was a composer, I would. How do you fire a TR manager? Talk to the boss. If you don't want to be replaceable, go to school. Hey, man. Words from casual please. That's what I'm going to FedEx, and the harder and better worker you are, the more money you get paid. Yeah, man. So just be ready to work out a lot more, Adrian. But you can do it, man. Hey, and if you enjoy it, best wishes to you, man, for real. Point in life is just be happy. I start step band training tomorrow. Any last words? Johnny V, I think you'll be all right, man. Basically the same thing as driving the regular ones, just a little bit bigger van, wider turns, but you'll be okay, dude. You got it. Any tips on apartments? I waste so much time on them. Caesar, yes. So like I was saying earlier, if you get super lost easily in apartments, if the leasing office is open and you can get there, try to ask them to see if they have a map, or you never know, they might take them in the front. Ask them, hey, do you have lockers? Do you not have lockers? Do you take them here? Do you not take them here? Do you have a map? Can I take a map? So you can take the map if you need to. But other than that, let's say if it's apartment 1200, you might need to go to building 12, and it's gonna all the 1200s are gonna be there. So just look for the building number. When you get to apartment, check your map. Click on each individual number. So it might be 1 and then 11, then 12. That means that those packages might be in different totes. So know your sort zones. So once you know your sort zone, you know what bag you can go to. If you can't find the apartment door, I've been telling people this down in the description below. On your phone, I have an affiliate link. Click on the link. It's going to take you to the Beans app. On the Beans app, what you can do is enter the address you're at, and then the apartment is going to ask you what apartment door you're looking for. You put in the apartment door number, and they'll tell you what side of the building it's at, if it's on the second floor, if it's on the third floor, or if it's on the wherever it is at the fifth floor. So you can use that, and it should help you out, man. Let me know if you need. Did I give you any good advice? Hey guys, if you have an apartment, go ahead and tell this guy. Help a brother out. Does DSP work Amazon Central Ops? No. What station do you work out of? I don't mind saying, of course. Love the vids. DDA2, man. It's in Texas, Dallas, Texas. Well, Garland. Is it Garland? Grant? Yeah, Garland. I get this confused all the time. Anytime, John. I got you, bro. How many routes is in your DSP running every day, and at least 10-hour at least the 10-hour totes? So we're at cycle 2, and we got cut down from beginning from Christmas 70 something routes. We got cut down to 40 something routes, 49, 46, something like that. And so we were just running that many routes a day. So like 48 routes, maybe. Who knows? 49 routes if they don't reduce us. Things like that. Uh, are they 10 hours? We are 8 hours. Cycle twos are 8 hours, but sometimes it might take 10 hours depending on the load. And sometimes we get a lot, sometimes we don't get a lot. So it varies by day. It's never the same. Getting my CDL permit test March 4th and go to school for training. I'm saving up for working at Amazon. Hey, nice, man. That's smart, man, for sure. That's what see, like, yeah, using Amazon to save up for money to go to school. Hey, you can definitely do that, man. The projects is the worst. Yeah, it's scary too. Hey, what's going on? What's up, man? Welcome to the live. I went my DSP 60 to 47 route currently. Dang. Imagine that. It sucks. That's why you guys make sure, like, if the delivery drivers ever get cut, because Amazon cut the routes, they want to keep their good workers, people that actually, because I know there's some people out there want to get used to the job and they've been there like a month or two. They're like, oh, I can show up late. It's fine. Oh, they don't pay me enough. I'm gonna do whatever I want, or things like that. DSPs see that and they don't like that. You're casually showing up late. You're milking the clock like you're not supposed to, because we know your capabilities, and then you're just like not coming back to 11 o'clock at night, or you're just doing things you're not supposed to do. DSPs see that, and if they're getting cut back on routes, then those people might be the first to go. So make sure you're in the game, make sure you're doing what you have to do everything right, and people won't be like, hey, this guy does a good job. I want to keep this guy. I want to keep this person. I want to keep them working. And you got bills to pay, do your job, do it right, and go home. I see a lot of people saying that they don't get raises. It's honestly on DSP you work for. I've already gotten 2 raises and I have 1 in the mark. Honestly, depends on DSP on raises. Yep. So the DSP is making enough or not making enough, they can actually, if they want, they can raise it. But it depends on the DSP, and are they making enough? Are they not making enough? Do they have enough money to actually give raises? And a lot of these DSPs do not give raises at all. I can be working there for 3 years and you won't get a raise. So it does happen. They cut number of routes, but I am still delivering over 300 packages and over 200 plus stops daily. What the F, Juanita? Hey, man, they cut those people out and they're giving everything to you, man. They're making you work harder. They don't like you. You didn't know that? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's what's happening, though. That's the only thing I can think of, because if they had that a lot, and they could probably still kept the drivers. I don't know, but most likely it's because they cut them, and you guys are getting what? That on top of whatever else you have. For apartments, I get all the packages together in a bag and work my way up. Try to find the map and take a photo to help you around. Yep, I do that for apartments too. So let's say, well, with the Beans app, you might not need it, but let's say you don't have the Beans app. The affiliate link down below. Let's say you don't have the Beans app, okay? Let's say I do what I do. I put all the packages I'm going to deliver on this one building. I put all the packages. I carry the tote with me with all the packages I'm going to deliver, all right? Carry it with me. I'll go. There's usually a map in front of the elevator to tell you you're here, and if you go this way, you'll see these apartment numbers. If you go this way, you'll see these apartment numbers. That's what I usually do. Usually it's in front of the elevator and it's only for that floor. But if there is a bigger map of the whole complex, take a picture of it with your rabbit and just switch between your rabbit and flex just to get to where you need to get to. During peak, did your DSP go through a van crisis with rentals and trying to find them? Not really. We had enough vans. We prepared for that. So we had pretty much enough vans to last us all peak season. Be right back, guys. Getting some water real quick. Don't judge me. I'm thirsty. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Your boy was dying of dehydration. That's why you gotta keep drinking when you're delivering. For the apartments, look for a locker if the next deliveries are the same address. I do that sometimes too. I go to my itinerary, and then you can go to, if they have the same address, some of them will say locker, some of them won't, but you can still put in the locker. But usually you can go to an itinerary, and if you see multiple addresses have the same address, it's most likely apartments. Yeah, I know my DSP went from 30 to 12 routes as well right now. 30 to 12? Dang, they ain't have nobody. My DSP just got a drop, 15 drivers. Most of them been with us for 2 months or so, are getting rescued every day and doesn't seem like they want to work. So your DSP dropped the people that didn't want to work, right? Because if they dropped the people that didn't want to work, I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. But yeah, like if you're at work and you're acting like you don't want to be there and you don't want to be there, like I said, if you're not happy there, find something that makes you happy. But DSPs catch on that, guys. You're always late, or you're like talking back and being rude or whatever. DSPs can catch on to that. Be like, hey, this guy doesn't like working here. We see that, and his deliveries are super blah blah blah. It can be one of the reasons. Do your work, do a good job, even if you hate it, while you're looking for a better job. Or if you just want to give up, do it. It's fine. Nobody's gonna judge you. Hey, not everybody wants to work at Amazon, and I get it a lot. Amazon sucks. I know it's not the best job in the world. Like I say, always not the worst. Is your delivery station far from driver's route DL9 in the Irving? But my DSP delivers in Garden Grove. Yeah, you're like 30 minutes away, maybe 40 or so minutes. But yeah, it's pretty far. What's your DSP scorecard looking like? Fantastic Plus? Yeah, we got Fantastic Plus. That's usually what we have. We're one of the top DSPs. But yeah, Fantastic Plus. That's what we always aim for. How can I check what I'm doing? Do you guys have the Chime app? They said if you have a Chime app in that chat room at the top, they left the link. You can click on that link, which shows you how you're doing throughout your route. How's it going over there, Juan? Have you been working on your normal days, or has it been cut for you? Me, I'm a training manager right now / HR. So my day's been pretty normal. So I've been going in, working, getting ready for when we ramp up again, do all that stuff. But the driver's side of things, it's slowing down, man. Not a lot to deliver right now for some reason. And we really need some of y'all packages to come over here so we can deliver. Should deliver packages from Texas to Cali. Why do they send me to the same location daily? Can I change my route? They send you to the same location daily? That's a good thing. If you learn your location, you get to be more efficient in delivering. But if they sit you every time, then you'll be lost for a long time. But yeah, you can ask to see if they want to switch you, but usually it's up to Amazon. They do that and they give you what they give you. It won't stay like that forever, so I guess enjoy it while you can. Some people wish they got the same location so they can just they know where they're going, what they're doing, and they can just finish. Do DSPs get paid per package per route? Yes, they get paid like 0.05 through 10 cents or something like that. Forgot how much it was, but it was like something cents per package delivered. Per package delivered. Which station are you working out of, if you don't mind me asking? I used to catch chickens. I used to catch chickens. Believe me, Amazon delivery is way better. Looking forward to the sunshine in the summer. Oh, it's so hot, dude. Used to catch chickens? What? I was on sick leave for 2 weeks. I came back to work last Thursday and 30 plus drivers got terminated. I guess it's all DSPs. Not all DSPs, John. Because the other day, like I said, I got in an argument with the Amazon lady. So I had posted that video I said where Amazon delivery drivers massive layoffs, right? And she was like, "This is not true. People are not getting fired. This guy's an incredible source. Don't believe him. He's lying." I'm like, and I was like, "How am I lying if I've seen it and people have told me and I've actually seen it? People are actually losing their jobs and stuff and blah blah blah." Got into a big argument about that. But she was saying that some where she was located at, they're struggling to get drivers. Like they need drivers and they're struggling and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, we're struggling to keep routes over here. What the heck? So my point is, not everywhere it's happening. Some places need drivers. Some places I have too many drivers. Do you get OT every week? If so, how many OT hours? Nope. No OT. I don't think any DSP really pays OT, right, guys? Because me working there, I never got an OT. Some DSPs give their drivers a bonus 6 cents per package delivered if your DSP has Fantastic Plus and you have mentor score above 800. Yep. What? But yeah, I'm like reading this. What are you talking about? Ad block. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, OT is rare. I haven't seen OT. If it does happen, it might be during peak seasons, but even then, peak seasons, OT, not all of them do the OT stuff. But depends on what DSP, how much you're delivering, if they need your help a lot, if they don't need your help a lot, if everybody's doing good and things like that. But DSPs, everything differs. Overtime might not be a factor at all. Overtime might be a factor. It depends. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. have to be at the office by 6:10. It's crazy early, and most time I don't feel like working in the morning. Oh, dang, dude. I don't want to wake up that early either. The ones that drive their should hire on call. Need drivers should hire on call drivers, but higher hourly pay and full time. Okay, that would be cool. That's a good idea. I doubt they'll do it. You should that sounds pretty good. Like you should if you have a DSP, you should let them know. Hey, you guys ever thought about hiring on calls? How fast is your team during loadout? Just depends if they're newish. Right now, we've been getting out a pretty good time. Like 25 minutes or a little bit less. How many minutes we get to load? 30, right? Something like that. Yeah, like 25 minutes or less, depending on how much we have. But usually there's not one strangler in the back that takes forever. So where do you think your chickens come from? Someone has to do it. Guys, log it out in boiling hot and distribute it. Shred, put the table. Oh, man, I love that. You're catching chickens. Go catch that chicken rock. My DSP pays you overtime once you pass 8 hours in your day. Yeah, like I was saying, different DSP, different rules. So not all DSPs are the same, guys. As always, I get overtime when I work more than 8 hours, especially since there are cycle ones. We get a lot of packages. Hey, Callie J and Victor too. Hey, Victor, remember Callie J had that $20 per hour job? Hey, man, I heard you were quitting Amazon. Maybe you can go there to that DSP. What time does your DSP start? My DSP starts, we don't start delivering. Stand up is at 12:05, and then we have to be at the station by, turn this a little bit. We have to be at the station by 12:20 or so. Hey. So we have to be at the station by like 12:20, 12:30, and then we have to be out of the station by 12:45, they tell us. 12:45, so we try to be there as fast as possible. But yeah, DSP starts at that time. Super 12 p.m., not a.m. So like 12 in the afternoon. Brenda, you getting 19? You getting 19 hours of overtime? Dang, bro. Hey, man. 22 now. Hey, $22 an hour. Yeah. So you're cycle 1. I'm a cycle 2. We start a little bit later. So cycle 1s, I believe, are from like 6 in the morning, like you guys start, to around 9, 10. I don't think 10. I think 10 is too late. So maybe 8. 6 to 8, maybe 9. And the cycle 2 start, I believe, like at 10 to 12 or so, because I don't think there's anybody else after us. How do you guys do it? My previous DSP starts at 8 a.m. Most of us don't come back till 7 p.m. Dang. It's all about your walking speed too. I always walk at a good pace. Breaks. Breaks, for me, I didn't take breaks, even though I had to. If I did, it was rare, or it was because I knew, hey, I can deliver this. I can take my break. So I took my break. But most of the times, I wouldn't even take my break, right? I would just go work straight to it because I didn't want to be there all day. And do I ever deliver in the ghetto? I have delivered in the ghetto. It's scary. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like I'm gonna get jacked. But yeah, I've delivered in the ghetto. As long as you're cool, I mean, they'll be cool. Nothing's happened to me. I haven't getting mugged or nothing like that. But everybody's been cool in the ghetto with me so far. Ever since peak season went down, my DSP has been extremely monitoring folks to the point where they're counting infractions. Dang. Is it because, I wonder why? Is it because they got the routes cut? I wouldn't think that would be a reason why. Maybe they're trying to get rid of people that don't want to work or they feel like shouldn't be there. I don't know. Cycle 2 gets less packages than cycle 1. Facts. I do cycle 1s and I start at 11. Dang, that's late. What's the most stops you have done in 1 hour? 32? 32 stops. Is that right? Do you guys do more than that? How do you guys do? What's the most stops you guys done? I think 32 is the most I've done in an hour. I think. Using my plastic bottles, what break? Using plastic bottles, bro. Is it the way known DSP deliveries before applying? Is there a way to know where a DSP delivers before applying? You can ask them because only the DSP knows where they deliver. But yeah, but the only way you'll find out is asking them. My fastest stop in 8 hours is 30. And an hour is 30. That's good, man. That's not bad at all. Dang, man, you making that money, Brindle. I'm jealous, bro. We all moved to Juan's DSP. I would have to get a cool name for it. The Chosen Ones, duh. Hashtag the Chosen Ones. The Chosen Ones Logistics. That sounds badass. Go to DSP and talk to the dispatcher, Mr. Perfect. Why does my DSP want me to sign on an app and have plenty of time left? Will I still get my mileage? Oh, owner van. Why does my DSP want me to sign out of the app when I have plenty of time left? Will I still get my mileage? Owner, you get paid by mileage? You shouldn't get paid by mileage. You should get paid by the hour. I should open my own DSP. Guys, if I open my DSP, I'll let you guys know. Maybe we'll start our own delivery service to beat out Amazon. Huh? Yo, what's going on? Eduardo Guzman. Have done 45, but it's all houses. Hey, man, look at the boss right here. 45 in the all houses? Dang. I come work over here. Yeah, Juan, I think you're right. I also think it's a tactic to get rid of people who are not taking their job serious. Yeah, that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier, Armando. Like people, after a month or two, they get too comfortable. And when you get too comfortable, you feel lazy. You don't feel like going to work, so you start calling in or you start showing up late and you're like, I don't really want to work here, so why should I put any effort into it, right? So that's what the people see. Like I said, if you don't like it, it's not for you. It's fine, guys. Don't drag your feet just because you don't like it. Some people do it because it's their job and they have to get paid, but if you do a good job, good things will come to you. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. 32 stops and then 30 stops hourly. 32 stops, I'm at 30 stops hourly, but would mean logging off Mentor app though. Tico. How much do DSP make? How much do DSPs make? I'm not 100% sure on that, but BBC Logistics, they make a pretty good amount. Like if you do good work and you're delivering, I think you can make more than 100K your first or second year. The first year you might like equalize out or get a little bit more just because you're putting your money into everything and figure out what works for you. And then after that, you start making your money. Hey, we got cool names for Juan's future DSP. What was the name? BBC Logistics. What was it? Did I miss it? I'm looking at being my own DSP in the UK. What tips do you have for me on the driver are looking for in the DSP? Perfect. You're making a deal. Hey guys, What are you guys looking for? Answer this question for quick revision. He wants to be a DSP owner, right? What will make you happier with DSP? What will make you want to work for a DSP? What should a DSP be looking for in delivery drivers? So you're looking for be your own DSP in the UK, right? What tips do you have for me on what drivers are looking for in a DSP? What are drivers looking for in a DSP? Somebody who helps, actually. Somebody who understands the driver and actually helps them. Because you get these DSPs where you're working, right? And they instead of you slow down, you're slow, you come back at the end of the night, instead of them trying to figure out, hey, what do you not get? What can I help you with? What do you understand? What can I do to help you become a faster delivery driver? Because if you start screaming at them, which I've heard people say, I'm new, my dispatch called me and started screaming at me, asking me why I'm so slow. So letting your drivers know that you're there to help them and you're in their best interest. You're looking for their best interest. What else? This is hard for DSPs, but sometimes Amazon gives drivers not enough. Some delivery drivers are fast. They're real fast. So some DSPs pay for the whole day, even if they finish early. That could be something a person would be interested in. Or, hey, if you want to get paid your full day, let's say they finish in 5 hours within what they were supposed to finish in 10 hours. Hey, if you go do this rescue, we'll pay you for your whole day. Something like that. For me, is somebody that when the driver's lost, tries to help them and tries everything in their power to help them succeed. But if you can't help them succeed and you tried everything, then you tried, at least you tried. And somebody that worked for you will remember that. Like, hey, they helped me out. I guess it wasn't for me, but they helped me out. What's your hourly rate? And you don't mind me asking. 10 full hours a day, even if you finish early overtime. Brendo. You want everything, man. Physically fit. The chosen Tico. The chosen Juan's Logistics. That's like a Tico for Texas criminal. What does it Tico stand for? Texas. It has an E, right? It does. Never mind. That was close though. Texas Commission on Law Enforcement. I was like, dang. The chosen Juan's Logistics. One of our drivers did 50 stops in 1 hour. God dang. Did he deliver? See, that makes me kind of feel sketchy sometimes when they can deliver that fast. Are they delivering to the front porch and taking the picture? Or are they just marking them as delivered to customer? Because when you mark them as delivered to customer, you don't have to take the picture. But when the customer calls and they didn't get their package, you guys getting in trouble. Let's see. I don't get full 10-hour pay even if I finish early. Yep. Some places do, some places do not. Does your boss help out when loading? We don't they don't do that anymore. They have other things to do with Amazon, so their dispatchers are out there helping our delivery drivers. So we don't send them just blank page, nothing. They don't know nothing. No, you're new. We're gonna have somebody watch over you as a dispatcher, and the dispatchers are prior delivery drivers, so they know how everything works. So if you feel lost and stuff, we have dispatchers out there for you guys to help you out. I pull my leg and scream every shift. I don't know what I pull near my knee. Same shift every foot. I'm not. No, I'm not in shape. You pull. I pull my leg and scream every shift. By your knee. Have you tried doing some knee massages, man? It might be a little bit tight. Stretch if you can. It'll help you. Knee massages, things like that. Don't press it in. You know that little ball you have on your knee? Just move it left and right, and it should help you out. 130 for 9 hours, but I think some other DSPs pay more. Some guys are on 150. Hey, man. Everyone is different. Brindle, full 10 hours, even if... Oh, okay, that's what you get. Yeah, that's a good pay. That's good. Lucky, man. Some people don't do that. It's hard. Hey, what's going on? DSP I work for used to pay $1 per delivery. What? Used to pay $1 per delivery? Damn. Oh, when you rescue? He's like, give me your whole route. How often can you get rescued until it affects your job? They send people to me while I'm fresh off break, and these drivers are saying I'm slow, and they have like 100 less stops than me. I mean, if you're doing good, I don't know why they're sending you a rescue. They shouldn't be sending you a rescue. But if it's really affecting your job and you can't do your job on your own, then it's only a matter of time. I can't tell you how long they'll wait. But if it's not in the job description, if they didn't tell you, hey, we got to make sure you're able to do the job, we'll do rescues. But if we keep getting rescues, then we're going to have to do something with that. But do you think it's something to do with apartments, or do you think it's something to do with organization, or how do you feel? Does Amazon know how good of a job you're doing? Basically, the way Amazon rates how you're doing is how fast you're delivering. If you're on time, or if you're delivering at a fast pace, if you get behind, they can see that as well. So they'll call your dispatch, hey, what's up with this guy? And then your dispatch might call you, hey, you good, man? Are you okay? And yeah, Amazon does call dispatch, so dispatch can call the driver to figure out what's going on. But yes, they can see all that. They see how many returns you brought. If you're bringing back a lot of returns, they're going to ask you why you're bringing back a lot of returns. They can see if you're behind or you're forward on you're doing a good job or not, and stuff like that. They can see if you log off a mentor, logged on off a mentor. They can see that as well. Do the van cameras see inside? We do have dash cams and cams that point inwards just in case something happens. And let's say we're calling you guys and you're not picking up, you're not texting back. We can see you guys are okay. My DSP, we do checks. Let's see, make sure you're wearing your seatbelt and safety checks, basically. That's pretty much. But yeah, so they look inside. What does your boss even do during the day? What does the boss even do during the day? They're like talking to Amazon all day, trying to figure out, hey, are we gonna get our routes the next day? Are we getting what we're getting promised? What we have to do for the next month? What they want from us? What they want us to do? And if they messed up something for you guys, we got to get that fixed, and so much. That's why I always say I don't know if I want to start a DSP, just because dealing with Amazon is such a headache. Does your DSP have few pre-rescue team? No. We do rescues throughout the day. So let's say, hey, you're almost done. We call you. You can say yes or no. It's up to you. And if you say yes, you'll do a rescue. If you say no, then you don't have to do a rescue. I don't know control and Sorry about that. I remember I was in control room and my friend of mine tweeted me, and it was a picture of one of the drivers from the DSP I was working for throwing a parcel on the floor and spitting on it. Ooh. Is that the one with the old guy? That's crazy. During the pandemic? That's not bueno. I had to use both hands to lift my leg in the van. Ouch. Can you still walk on it? Or you should probably get that checked by a doctor if it hurts that bad. I wanted to cry that day because the DSP owner was so moody for the whole week, and I bared the brunt of it. Oof. What would you bear? Sometimes when the DSP pay for the day, they give drivers who finish early to do a rescue. Beaches, they want to get most of the drivers who's finished early. Because, I was like, what? I'm not great at organization. I walk and have to keep doing U-turns. I can't run well. That might be an issue. Having to keep doing U-turns. I'm pretty sure you do this already, but like I tell everybody, if you have a lot of envelopes and you're on that one tote, grab the envelope, put the envelopes between you, the driver's seat, and the passenger seat. That way, when you got to deliver an envelope, you know it's right here next to you. You can just grab it and go deliver it. And if it's a box, you know it's in the back or wherever you put it. U-turns. The best way to deal with U-turns is remember which way you're going. So let's say your destination is over there, right? And the Flex app is like, all right, go south and then make a turn west or left on this street, and then you're turning west now, right? You're facing west now. Remember what way you're going, because when you start that delivery, it's gonna say go south on this street, or go east on this street, or go west on this street. It's gonna tell you. If you can listen out for what direction you're going on, that's gonna help you know where you're going. So if it says go east and your van is pointing west, and you remembered, hey, I remember I was coming down west. I'm gonna have to turn around. So you'll know that. Instead of you having to go forward and then like a minute down the road it turns around on you, then you have to turn around. Does that make sense? Can you take your time delivering a package? I mean, you can take your time, but it'll slow you down a bit. Can I turn mentor off and on again later without any issues? You can see when you turn on your mentor and turn off your mentor. Your DSP might call you to say, hey, turn your mentor back on. Yep, Amazon can basically see your whole life. My DSP said no cameras, but I don't know. What's the camera look like? If your DSP said they have no cameras, then they don't have cameras. They shouldn't be lying to you on that. We have cameras which are like in the dash where the mirror is at up here on the windshield. It's right there. And from there, it faces inward and outward. No mentor for me because the step band mentor is messed up. Yep. Lucky. This question goes for the females. How the heck do you go to the restroom? Hey, man, the same way you do. You have to find the restroom. Just for shots and giggles. Just for shoots and giggles. What's the worst thing someone in your DSP got fired from? The worst thing in my DSP that got fired from. I think in the beginning, I think some people got fired because they kept backing up into branches, tree branches and things, and kept busting the windows. Like, bro, how do you not see that? So yeah, like a big old branch sticking out and they don't see it, and then they back into it, and that back windows break. That's happened multiple times. Sometimes Amazon really do be screwing with us DSPs. Sometimes I feel like you are working against them, not with them. Depending on the number of routes, they can affect profitability and DSP program. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I sometimes feel that the Amazon is against the DSP too, because let's say Amazon does one thing and messes up your whole DSP's day up, right? Messes up the routes and everything. Oops, we're sorry. The DSP messes up once. We're gonna take routes from you. Blah blah blah. You guys are no good. Blah blah blah. It's crazy. It's like a take and no give back relationship. It's risky. Someone took one of our vans. That's gross. Is there a way to report someone who did something they did should have, mainly inventing people into their van on break? I have no idea which DSP they work for. You're gonna have to, if you can find out what DSP they're working at. Yeah, you can report it to your DSP, and maybe they can report it to Amazon, or you can report it through Chime to the Amazon, and then that really mess things up for them. Uh, mm, I remember finding yellow liquid on the floor of the back of the van. I stepped in it. I threw my shoes in the Amazon bin and drove home with socks. I feel like I've been through it with all of the Amazon. Ooh, that's gross. Not sure if this is a tip, but for me, before I place envelopes on one side of the shelf and the boxes on the other side of the shelf. I keep envelopes next to me when I'm driving. That way I can just grab and go instead of having to go to the back. If it's boxes, I leave them in the back just because we can't really have any packages in the front seat, the passenger seat. But every DSP is different, so you might be able to. But me, like I said, envelopes between my seat and me. My worst nightmare are main roads. It takes forever to get out and the van. Any tips? My worst nightmare are the main roads. It takes forever to get out and in the van. Any tips? Or like, are you trying to cross the street, or are you talking about you get there and you're trying to get to the other side of the van to grab the packages? Uh, there's not really any tips for that, dude. Just be safe. Don't get hit, because if you hit, you ain't working. If you ain't working, you're making no money. But yeah, just stay safe, dude. If you can't walk to the back, wait to open that door till you can. If you can walk to the back, leave through the passenger sliding door. That's what I do. And then if it's a one-way street, you're gonna have to wait. If the customer doesn't have a U, like like a U driveway where you can go in and out, I wouldn't even get in there. I would just put the van in park, hazards on. It says I'm Amazon, so they're gonna have to wait. If I have the white van, they might not know I'm Amazon, but they're still gonna have to wait. They'll see the uniform once I get off. In bottles, am I right? What's your restroom strategy when you drove? When you drive? When I drove. So my restroom strategy. My restroom strategy is every time I got to my first stop, I would Google Maps closest, not closest restroom, either closest gas station. If I knew like a gas station that I've been to before doesn't have a restroom, it sucks. Trust me. I will skip that one, but I'll Google closest gas station or closest fast food restaurant. So if there's like a Taco Bell or Jack in the Box or Chipotle, they're gonna have restrooms. So Subway, they're gonna have restrooms. So if you can find one of those close by, go to those. If you go to a gas station, especially like 7-Eleven, most of the time those restrooms are out of order. So always look at your map when you get to your first stop, just so you have an idea. Okay, I need to start heading this way if I want to use the restroom. One guy put a cast in his car using company CC, then got fired. Oh wow, I seen that. Not at my company, but I've like seen that before. I think there was like they would give these drivers company cards, right? And they would tell their friends, "Hey, come over here so I can give you free gas." Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. That's one good way to get fired. You have it. You have to have a good relationship with the OTA managers. It's all politics. Yeah, man, everything's politics. I know the warehouse. Yeah. Later, Victor. I know I'm late. Drive safe, man. All y'all drive safe. The driver has to put gas in vans. Yep. So depending, some DSPs they'll leave somebody there waiting for the drivers to get there so they can get gas, or some DSPs will give each delivery driver a fuel card and their own specific pin, so we know who's fueling. But yeah, the delivery drivers have to fill up their own vans. What if you have multiple packages on one stop? To deliver where, to a house or to apartment? To apartment. If you have multiple packages to one stop, just take the packages however you can and then scan them, deliver it, scan it, deliver it, scan it, deliver it. That's what I would do. I'll do scan, take a picture, swipe, finish, scan, take a picture, swipe, finish. Peek the van with your head and use flash, and that's it. I put the envelopes next to me, book folder on the seat, and boxes on the floor, some totes on the multiple at a time. But hey, that's a good strategy right there. So if you're not doing that, guys, start doing it. It helps a lot. Put the envelopes next to me, book folder on the next seat, and boxes on the floor. Yeah. Full tote at the time, baby. Amen. My restroom strategy is I get off first stop and I Google Maps supermarket, usually Walgreens. Hey, oh, Wegmans? Is that Wegmans? What's Wegmans? I never heard of that. But yeah, that's a good strategy for restrooms. I made up with another driver for me to do a rescue. The bitch had an anger psychopathic episode and started yelling and lying. She had 2 deliveries left. What the heck? People are crazy, man. I heard Amazon might get electric vans in the future. Yes, they're working on those. So I think California already has electric vans, and they look pretty cool, in my opinion. They don't look cool, but to work with that, it looks pretty cool. It has higher roofs, so you have to be careful. It's all electric. It has heated seats, heated steer wheels, and it has a big screen in the center, kind of like a Tesla sort of screen, and you'll be able to see everything from there. Do they reset the mentor score, or does it take time to back up on a Sunday? Yeah, basically Sunday, and I'm at 850 again from 720 or 750. I forgot. They shouldn't be rescuing your score, but every week it does update, I believe. Usually you'll stay around the general area you were on. So if, let's say if you had 850, you'll be around there the next time you drive, or should be on there the next time you drive. But it does reset throughout the week. Any tricks for not getting dinged on mentor fast acceleration? Yeah, just put your phone somewhere where it's not going to move at all. The less this moves, the less you'll get dinged for anything. So I put it in the little bag they gave us for all the stuff. And I stuffed that in the glove compartment, and I make sure that the glove compartment doesn't move at all. And as long as this stays secure, you're good. Some people say they wedge it between the seat where it tilts back and where you sit down on the passenger seat. They just stick their phone in there, and they say it helps them. Some DSP has fuel trucks to get a lot of overnight fuel gas. Yep, that is true. Can a DSP force you to use a certain gas station? They are forced us to wear black pants too. I assume it's since it's their company, but black pants. So a DSP, Amazon wants you to wear their color. They don't really want you to use anything else. But let's say it's shorts, and as long as you have the Amazon logo on the shorts, anything over here at least, you can wear anything. So if your tights are red, you can wear red. If your tights are blue, you can wear blue. If your tights are white, you can wear white. But as long as the uniform is on top of everything else. but we're not forced to wear black. Have you guys ever heard of the sound on the Amazon electric vans? They're annoying AF. No, I have not. What is it? It's like beep. What to expect on the interview? What to expect in an interview? Pretty much, Noel. This is how the interview goes. You're gonna sit down. They might ask you a couple questions, and then they're gonna tell you what the whole job consists of. What you're gonna be doing from point A to point B to point C, whatever. They're gonna tell you the days they work, the hours they work, and what kind of work they have, and what they expect from you. As long as you show some interest and you say you can do it, you can walk, and if you're available at those times that they need you, you should be able to get the job. Getting the job is not hard. Just make sure you don't have any convictions and stuff like that, and your record's pretty clear. Your driving record's pretty clear. If you got some tickets, I'm pretty sure they won't mind. But yeah, just make sure you have a good background and you'll be fine. Mentor, 7-day rolling period. We have electric vans in the UK. How do you like them, man? I want to drive it just to see what it's like. Can you listen to music while you work? Yeah, man, you can listen to anything. You can listen to radio. I usually just listen to radio because I don't want to bother hooking up a Bluetooth or anything. But if you decide to hook up your Bluetooth and you have Spotify or something, use a smartwatch so you can skip the music and stuff or skip to a different song because it never detected or counted against me when I used my watch. But if you just do this and pick it up and start messing with it, it might count against you. Have you ever turned off the engine and take the keys with you for each stop? You have to turn off the engine. Yeah, I do that all the time, no matter what. The only reason I do that is because I don't want to get jacked. How do you explain that to your DSP? And yeah, just do it outside. I don't get jacked, and I don't want to lock. There we go. I don't want to lock the keys inside the van because this happened. It happens a lot. Locking your keys in the van, and then your dispatcher has to come to you, and then to unlock it. So you have to wait whatever time you have to wait, and then not until then you can start delivering again. What's the biggest van width, length, best driver wise? I've only had Ram 350. I don't know. I like the Mercedes ones. I forgot they're called. Mercedes something. But the Mercedes Benz, those are my favorite. I like those. I like the way they drive. I like they go to the back. They're pretty big. Kevin, yes. And someone steals a van while you're delivering, it's basically automatic termination. Eddie, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. How many days, 2 weeks do you work? It just depends on the DSP again. It depends. Because some DSPs are cycle 1s and you only work 4 days out of the week. Some DSPs are cycle 2s, you work 5 days out of the week. If some allow it, they might allow you, if you're cycle 1, allow you to work a 5th day. And some DSPs allow it, they might allow you to work a 6th day in the cycle 2 DSP. Which depends, 4 to 5 days. How late are we allowed to deliver? The Amazon app starts cutting people off from delivery at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. or so. So once that time hits, you have to start coming back. But let your DSP tell you that, and don't leave before your DSP tells you. Do not make the take calls while driving. It count against you. But if you use Bluetooth, change songs with steering wheel, no use. Phone won't let you get dinged. That's also a part. Yeah. So just use everything but your phone when you're doing something like that. Water does help. About how do you keep yourself hydrated and cool in the van during hot days? Ooh, man. It's so hot in the back of the van, even if it's 60 degrees. Dude, I know, right? I just make sure I drink a lot of water. And I also make sure I know where my restrooms are, because the more water you drink, the more you have to go to the restroom, and that's the struggle. But yeah, knowing where your restrooms are and drinking a lot of water is going to help you a lot. Stay hydrated. You can bring a gallon with you. You can bring a cooler with you with your food or your drinks. If you need that, you can always take that with you to work. Well, my recent position, where my hours like, usually it's 9 to 5, but we completed most things, so it's been like 9 to 1 p.m., 2 p.m. But it's gonna start getting busy again. How did I get hired after background check? With the DSP I worked for, but directly at Amazon, they never called after the interview. How did I get hired after background check with the DSP I worked for, but directly at Amazon, they never called me after interview? Oh, Amazon, because you wanted to work for the for the uh, for the station, right? Yeah, they probably just never called you back, dude. I'm sorry. 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. in the UK. Dang. That's bad, dude. On Sunday, someone in our DSP left the van during running, thinking they were doing a quick delivery. Van was stolen. They got it back with the packages. Driver was still terminated. Dang. What do you do about gate codes apartment wise? What do I do about gate codes? I try them all, and if they all don't work, then I cry and just give up. No, but gate codes are the most frustrating part because most of the time they don't work, like you're saying. You're like inputting every single code, and this is access denied, not allowed, access denied, blah blah blah. If there's a car coming and I can get in my van and get in, I'm gonna get in. If there's a person coming, I walk behind them. If there's somebody walking towards me, I'll be like, hey, can you open the door for me? Some people ignore you. You'll be fine. Get over it. And then if worst comes to worst, call the customer, wait for them to come downstairs if they can, or to tell you to punch in the correct number. Because sometimes they'll tell you, hey, what's going on? Be like, hey, I need to get inside. And like, okay, punch this code and I'll let you in. Like, why isn't that number on here already, right? Would you rather work in a pouring rain and poncho on or work 120-degree weather, 350 packages, and broken AC? Bro, I'd rather work in the rain. 120 degrees? You want me to die? Eat them over the gate. Hey, the customer instructions say so, do it. Still streaming? Hey, what's going on, baseball player? You just got off of work, man? Yeah, I wanted to hang a couple hours with my friends. You guys are my friends. Nah, you guys are awesome. The chosen ones. What's better? What's better? Amazon warehouse worker or delivery driver? Okay, so it just depends, man. Like, seriously, as a delivery driver, you got your own pace. Nobody's yelling at you. Your dispatch might call you or something to hurry up, but just depends on what DSP you work for again. But nobody's behind your back saying, hey, hurry up. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Push it. Why are you slowing down? Blah, 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 blah. As a delivery driver, you can listen to music. You can have your phone on you just in case somebody that is important needs to call you. You have your music on, you're jamming out, you're walking, you're looking at new locations. You can just do so much more. You're not stuck inside. Of course, it sucks when it's hot. Of course, it sucks when it's cold. But you're doing what you want to do, right? Hey, I'm delivering packages, jamming out to Lil Wayne, 24 karat gold, anybody, right? At the station, I saw the sign today, no earphones, no cell phones, no laptops, no nothing. All right, you couldn't have that on you at all. There's somebody to tell you, hurry up if you're slowing down, or why are you slowing down? Somebody behind your back pushing you, you know? And somebody always watching you. Of course, they're watching you as a delivery driver, but they're not watching you like they do at the warehouse. Know what I mean? Do I have any attack dog stories? Well, I didn't get attacked, but there was this one time when I was delivering to his apartment, right? I don't know if I told you guys before. I was delivering to his apartment and I was lost, dude. I was like, freak. And I was at the apartment and my car was like at the other side of the freaking apartment. It's like, man, this sucks. So I said, whatever. I'm looking down, I'm scanning like, oh, I found it, heck yeah. And then this pit bull jumps his gate. It jumps the gate. I'm like, oh, snap. It's gonna get me. No. And then like the pit bull starts charging at me, right? And as he's charging at me, he runs beside, like right past me. And I was like, ooh, I'm alive. Thank God. And then the owner comes out. Did my dog get out? I'm like, yeah, he got out. But I've never gotten bitten. There was this one time when I walked up to a house and I didn't see the dog. And then as soon as I put the package down, I looked to my right and there was a golden retriever there. Because the only reason I saw it is because I heard it barking. I was like, oh, man. I'm like, hi, leave me alone. Don't bite me. Call the customer and put the airplane mode so they don't call you back. Can you install the mental app on Rabbit phone? The mental app, is that for like your brain or what? You should install the Rabbit. I mean, you should install the Beans app down in the description below to help you guys with apartments. Let's see. John B. Yeah, the gate codes. I'm going to Super Saiyan just remembering those times. None work, man. Telling you. Happens all the time, guys. So if you're new to Amazon, gate codes. Apartments, what makes and breaks the delivery drivers. Dude, I've been to the downtown apartments, and then like you can get to a certain point, but once you pass a certain point, you need a freaking a key card or something, a fob to get back inside. That sucks just because I couldn't get to the other side of the building where the apartment was. So I had to get out and come all the way back around to the front just to do it again. Has that happened to you guys? Got 2 more apartments delivered. I'm beat. Amen. Apartments, dude. One time I was delivering to a house and this kid opens up the door and 2 big dogs chased me. I got inside my van just in time. Man, dude, that's got to be scary. Imagine getting chased by 2. Do you see my dog bite video? The delivery driver, she like had 3 dogs on her. I was like, Jesus Christ. You got yelled at by his dad? Shoot. What bothers me is I get the other side of the gate and the gate code box in on the other side. So they either have to wait for someone to let you in or back up into. I hate those. Like the only place I've seen those gates where there's gates on both sides, I mean gate codes on both sides, is like in the ghetto. Like seriously, it's in the ghetto. Like you can't get in without a gate code, which is understandable. But you can't get out without a gate code. Like what? Why can't I get out? Oh man, the boy. Tomorrow's leg day. Today we chilling today. Chilling today, guys. Trying to talk to the fam right here. Letting me guys know how you doing. More apartment stuff. There's not much to it, guys. If the apartment has a garage, those garages suck that are low and your van's not gonna fit. If it looks like it's not gonna fit, don't even try to fit in. Because if you get stuck in the parking garage, that's gonna be a hassle. True. Casual. That's true. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that like a social security number or something? But yeah. If the van looks too small to go into the garage, whatever, don't do it. Because if you get stuck, that's on you. Uh, some apartments are split. So, like for example, this one building will hold the 1 through 1,000, and then the next building will hold 1,000 to 3,000, and so on and so forth. Some they split up some apartments that weird way. I'm not sure why or how, but why, I don't know. I opened the guy garage by accident, and he was furious. Didn't know he could do the codes. Some doors won't open either. The key code, so I leave it outside. I don't go into the code. I believe it, man. Is that the garage delivery? And whoever labeled all those apartments in order, I must know. They're not in order, bro. None of the apartments are ever in order. That's why we're struggling out here. But yeah, every time I get to apartments, like 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 20, 35. What the heck? All right, guys. That is all for today. I appreciate you guys being here. As always, I am grateful for every single one of you guys. You guys are the bomb.com. If I say bomb on the internet, well, the FBI come get me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for spending 2 hours with me, almost 3. This is the longest live I've done, but I want to try to be more helpful. And if I can catch being helpful in live and help you guys, then that works too. Because you might get some questions answered here that you can't get answered in a video because I didn't think of it. Hey, what's going on? Later, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys.